if you're sad and have nowhere to go, or have something to show, you can go to Little Lego, a YouTube channel where you know friends can be found all over the globe, from the USA to as far as Rome. Little Lego is where to go if you wanna find ways to have everyone know it's your toy of choice since you were a kid. The only Lego building you ever did. Meet new friends in your life. Come see for yourself. You'll see we're right. You can lurk or chat, whatever you like. Just remember to subscribe and like. Little Lego is where to go if you want to find ways to have everyone know it's your toy of choice since you were a kid. The only Lego building you ever did. Where to go if you wanna find ways to have everyone know it's your toy of choice since you were a kid. The only Lego building you ever did. Little Lego is where to go if you wanna find ways to have everyone know it's your toy of choice since you were a kid. The only Lego building you ever did. Meeting friends in your life. Come see for yourself, you'll see we're right. You can lurk or chat, whatever you like. Just remember to subscribe and like. You can lurk or chat, whatever you like. Just remember to subscribe and like. Chat, whatever you like. Just remember to subscribe and like. You can lurk or chat, whatever you like. Just remember to subscribe and like. A YouTube channel where you know friends can be found all over the globe, from the USA to as far as Rome. Channel where you know friends can be found all over the globe, from the USA to as far as Rome. Little Lego is where to go if you want to find ways to have everyone know it's your toy of choice since you were a kid. The only Lego building you ever did.
Hey everybody, hopefully all can hear me. Let me make sure my mic is still working here. Yep, it looks like it is. Okay, so yeah. I have one of those mornings or days or whatever here today. Really tired for some reason. Feeling really, really tired. But like I woke up a little over an hour ago and just kind of like brainless, whatever, feeling that way. So anyway, yep. I mean, I'm here. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. Two people here. And if you want to come up on panel, you can. I have 3 slots, or 2 slots available in my own. So we'll see why in a minute. Let's bring up the wheel. I have a special arrangement, and it's kind of set to that. So, but hey, how are you doing today? Yeah, I was just saying that. I don't know, I feel really tired. My eyes are actually feeling like I have to do this all the time. So, I don't know why. Got like 10 hours sleep. I don't know why I feel so tired. But, so I've been kind of like I said, brainless. I clicked the wrong button or whatever. You know, even before I even started, I'd be clicking things. It's like, that ain't Chrome or whatever. It's like, what the heck? So sorry about that long intro though. There, it's usually like 48 seconds long. That's actually the single version of that same intro. But yeah, and we got Jaden. Jaden's in here. So is Arnie, and we got Mac Builds in here. So we got three. It looks like it. So if you see me looking up, it's because my chat is up there. So, and I've got the wheel over here ready to go. And so, um, yeah, if I get more than two slots, two people in here, I can always just change the layout. It's got an editable layout now. So that's what I did is I edited the layout because I wanted the wheel on one side and I wanted it big and like this here. Let's see if I can show it. Where is that stupid thing now? There it is. That's how I got it set up. Hopefully you guys can see me. I can't even see myself now because it's up high. We have a little thing there. It's in the way. A little bar. Alexandra is in here. There's 4 people in here, which I can't even see that. So hope you all can see the whole screen because it's not showing me the whole screen for some odd weird reason. So, but so then I can go back to my own little thing here. See, now it's got me all like up on the top here, running off the screen. It's really weird. So, as far as I can tell, I think what I have to do is I have to shrink my thing and bring it back up. Yeah, there it goes. Now it reset itself. Really odd how this thing's working. That's StreamYard for you. It's like a beta version of the new screen that I just showed. So it's not like fitting in there. I think you guys can probably see the whole thing, but now it's just a little tiny one about this big. Just because they shrink it. But maybe if I bring this back up there, we'll do it now. There we go. I have to hit the, what do you call that thing next to the X there? I have to like bring it down and bring it back up, and then my screen gets bigger where I can actually see something. Oh, it's just like a little tiny thing like this. I'm like squinting, just trying to see everything. So it looks like Nightbot's going crazy. If you want to be up on a wheel, I can put you up on the wheel. Just type the word wheel. And drop also works too. If I drop it, just drops your link. The wheel actually responds to having yourself put on the wheel. So either one will work as long as it brings up the URL. But it doesn't say anything about wheel on there. But yeah, you type the word wheel, it just lets me know that you want to be put on the wheel. Let's see if that works. Since Mac just did it. Come on. There you go. Button sticker worked. Yeah, I think you both typed at the same time. So Mac, you might want to go ahead and do it again. No exclamation point. That's what the problem is. No exclamation point. Just the word wheel. On mine, you don't need the exclamation point on anything. So there you go. Now it should bring you up. There you go. But that just lets me know you want to put on the wheel. So let me get you guys on the wheel here. Doesn't really matter what order you're on here. Then we'll I'll put you down as fun Cigaroni. That way I don't get too confused. So let's go ahead and let's see if I can bring that back up so you can see yourself. There you go. Well, this will be, if I do this, it'll put me back on the way I can actually see. Yeah, there you go. Now I can see myself. Looks up to resize itself. I'll do that again. There you go. Now I can actually see everything. Man, we got 5 people in here. It's pretty nifty. Yeah. Nifty. Yeah. It's kind of a pain on StreamYard. Like I said, it's a new beta version they have to be able to organize it the way I wanted it. So as you can see on the left there, right underneath me, there's 2 slots there. So if you want to go on the panel, it doesn't matter if you're on the wheel or anything like that, you can still be on the panel. You can kind of explain your channel a little bit if you want to. Just gives a little bit of benefit doing that. So, and everybody is eligible. You don't have to be subscribed or anything as of right now. Once I hit 500 subscribers, I'll be requiring you to be subscribed though. But that's going to be a while, for at least for this. I don't know about my regular lives yet. And it'll have like a probably a 5 minute waiting period once you do subscribe if you're not already. And once you hit subscribe, you won't be able to chat for about 5 minutes. I mean, you can see everything you do, but you just won't be able to chat. It'll give like a 5 minute waiting period. Some people have 20 minutes. I think that's just way too long. By then, people just give up and say, forget it. I'll just start watching YouTube or something, and then before you know it, they forget. For a while there, I was doing it at 1 minute, but it just didn't work. People would leave. So as of right now, it's completely free to anyone. So you don't have to be subscribed. So you can tell your friends, and they just type the word "will" and they're in. No problem. So we got 2 people on the wheel. It looks like. Generally, what I do is I wait till there's about 5 or 6 people on the wheel before I actually start doing it. And I probably won't be doing them like back to back like I've been doing. I notice that when I do them, when I call somebody and show their channel, they leave. It's like, well, we want them to stay on the whole time. So I'll probably do like one, and then I'll talk about stuff, whatever, or chat or whatever. If we have somebody on panel, we'll talk a little bit, then we'll do another. It'll kind of be in between type things. So, but at least you can see you're on the wheel. And like I said, it doesn't matter the order on there. It spins however it spins. I don't control that. So we got 2, and we'll see if I think is Alexandra still here. Yeah, you're still here. She was talking. She or he? I don't know if that's a she or he, but was talking wanting to be on the wheel the other day. So yeah, I just typed the word "wheel," no exclamation point. I have to beep Bill around 5:45 to make sure all my stuff is set. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, Alexandra, just type the word "wheel." That way it puts up your link for me. And that'll be actually on the same screen. I'll have your link. Well, you don't have a channel link, so, or you don't have a channel, do you? It does require you to have a channel. And if you don't have a channel, it may not even work if you don't have a channel. Yeah. But at least, hey, you can find new channels you never even knew were here. I mean, people come in, like I said, you don't have to be subscribed. So people who view it, bring up their wheel, or bring up their name, and I view their channel, and you can find other channels you never knew were there. Happens all the time. So, oh yeah, we might have to get that working for you sometime. And Alexandra is a she. You never know. I mean, Tristan. I thought Tristan was a girl. I really did. It was funny. I got him on Discord, and he came on there. Or no, actually, he came up on panel one time. I was like, it's a guy. I was like, oops. I didn't say nothing, but I told him later on. He laughed about it. Thought it was pretty funny. So I don't just assume by the name anymore. I learned that real quick. I told him, I says, thank God I wasn't flirting with you. That would not be good. I am expecting Never Too Old for Lego in here. Hopefully he'll come in soon. When he does, I got a little video I made. It's actually my Let's Party video, but we call it, altered it, modified it, whatever, for him. So don't want to show it until he comes on. Surprise everybody. There might be a delay on that. I mean, if I'm spinning a wheel and viewing your channel, I'm not going to be able to show it right then in that second. But If you want, Mac, I could probably just view your channel, just take you off the wheel, but I can view your channel now. That way you're here. I don't normally do that, but I don't see why I can't do that. But then that'll only put one person on the wheel. And you are, actually, you're a mod anyway, so you're automatically put on the wheel anyway. So whether you type wheel or not, I would probably have you on the wheel anyway. But you're on there, so um, and you're 2 hours ahead, so it's about 20 after. If it's okay with everybody else, we go ahead and view Mac's channel first, just on the fly. Don't have to rule the wheel. He does have to leave here soon. He's got a live coming up in about 45 minutes, about 40 minutes. If everybody's okay with that, put a little thumbs up or something like that. Everybody's all right with that. And then I'll see if I can get at least 4 people in here. That way we count him. Give it about a minute. I'll probably just put it up anyway, but I want to make sure everybody's okay with it. Do like a thumbs up, Omicron, or there you go. Or just say we're okay. I think there's only like 3 people here, so I'm sure it's okay with Mac. Well, one person said yeah, so let me go ahead and take him off the thing. Because all I have to do is click on your URL, it comes up. Go ahead and take him off there, and I'll go ahead and just click on his URL up here, where it went. I just saw it a minute ago. Come on, where's that word URL? Because that's what I searched for. There he is. And as you can see, it brings it up on there. Is that cool or what? We got Mac Bricks here. He's kind of a larger channel with, I believe, about 1,500, I think. Got a lot. He has a live pretty much every other day. We'll see on Sundays if I'm right. This is good with my own memory. And see what he says and more here. There's his description. Pretty long. A couple of links there. He's on Discord. His email address, of course, it's hidden. He's been on since 2024. You haven't been on that? Wow, you haven't been on a year yet. Or no, yeah, not even a year. Holy cow, I think you've been on a lot longer than that. That's something new. Learn something every day. Okay, so this is our regular video. Thing is beat. His regular videos here. I think he puts them on about every month. Makes a video about every month or so. Got one just about 4 days ago. One of these days I'm going to figure out how to put these into a playlist where I can watch them. Like a queue maybe or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what all that stuff means yet. Got some shorts. Got quite a few of those. Is that the new that's not the new Death Star, is it? No, that's the old one. Not the $1,000 one that's coming out. Let's see what else you got here. Like some Christmas. Bet you got Lego on Christmas too, huh? A lot of. I wonder what this is type of U.S. Delivery Day. UPS. Okay. It says U.S. Delivery Day. I wonder if that's UPS. That's pretty nifty. Oh, you still said that. Okay. So it hasn't moved yet. Yeah, I kind of lose myself when I look at the thing there. There's his lives, like I was saying, about every other day or so. I think I've been to most of these. I mean, not the older ones. It's like I think I came in about. Where did I come in at? Came in somewhere around down in here somewhere. It's been about a month, I think. just before my last, my first, I think my birthday live, something like that. I can't remember. Maybe about March or so. Yeah, I never saw this one, so that's probably before I came up, um, met you on your lives. So we got a couple playlists here. Playlists, and for some reason I don't see his. You guys, maybe it's 5.61 subscribers. Wow, 5,600 subscribers. Working on 6,000. You got a couple posts. I don't play videos on here. Canceling. Yeah, this is the same wheel I use, by the way. It's exactly the same one. Some interesting posts. So we got that Smack builds bricks. What's that? So let's see if we can get about 4 or 5 more people here. Oh, I think it didn't scroll down for some reason. There we go. Now I'm seeing what everybody said. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, usually not Sunday. Okay, so it's just the opposite of what I said. Okay. That's a good thing about chat. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Now, I haven't been on, it seems like about a month, maybe. Maybe a little less. Hey, that's me. Yeah, I'm just seeing what you said. Yeah, I just brought you up a little early. That way you can do your live. You don't have to worry about taking off. Yeah, I got, what did I, oh yeah, we got the, me and my wife both got the little stitch right here, the big stitch right here. We got him. Let me make that big for a second so we can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. Yeah, I got the big stitch. My wife got one too. She hasn't built it yet though. That was the only Christmas thing we got. She got me one, I got her one, and lo and behold, it was the same exact thing. It's kind of funny. So, and then, God, it was about, what was it, 2020, I think it was, 2021. She got me the passenger train, the yellow passenger train. That's what started it all off. So, yeah, you can see my Dodge Charger up there on top there. And then I've got the, I wanted to show this. Got some parts here, so I don't want this to fall. That's what I got the detective's office done so far. So, just the first two. All I got left is the roof. I'll be finishing that off probably after the live. I got some parts I got to pick up from a friend. He's like my Lego mailing receiver person. So I got my there was a bunch of parts that I can't find in the tote. They're bigger parts for like my assembly square and various other stuff. And I can't build my assembly square till I have them. So that'll probably be my next one. That's 1.5 base plates. And I still have to kind of sort out a lot of parts first before I can actually start up. But I want to have the parts accessible and know I have them before I turn around and build it. So I got parted out, but the opposite of parting out. So get the parts together, I guess you'd say, and bag them all up and get ready to go. Did you see Lego is releasing a 101 Dalmatians set? I did not know that. Is it going to be like what was the dog's name? The main one. I can't remember his name. It's been so many years since I've seen that. I wonder if it's going to be life size. That means it's going to be huge. If it's a dog, well, this could be a puppy. Or it's a puppy. That's probably what it's going to be. It's probably going to be a puppy. That would be about the same size. But let's see. Let's see if I can get these down to. Yeah, it looks like this last thing said right there. Where is it now? Oh wow, I can just go right to your channel there. I did not know that. That's weird. Oh, I know why I can't do that. I gotta do it in StreamYard. That's what it is. Yeah, good. So, there we go. That was the last thing he said. That's actually in StreamYard. So, I have to actually click over to do that. And it looks like we got something else. Plus a mini build of 2 puppies like little Simba. Oh, yeah. Well, at least they're having a mini version of it. That's what I got first. I got the mini version first, which is right here. And then I got him later. So, yeah, I have to go to the comments to be able to change it like that. I like to keep my media open. That way I can make videos if I need to. Or bring videos up if I need to. Kind of gives me an idea. That way it's right in front of me. I know what the last thing was I saw. So I like to do that sometimes. Looks like we only got 3 people in here. Doesn't seem like we have hardly anybody. So I haven't really been saying much about my live lately. I figure most people already knew that it's once a month, first Sunday of every month, and that will go up too when I do 500. When I get 500 subs, I'll probably bring that to at least twice a month, if not more, and they'll be on Sundays. It'll always be on Sunday, probably. So far, we got Arnie, Fun Seeker, in here. And if it goes too much longer, I'll just bring him up manually. I won't even bother. Yeah, I figured you were still here, Arnie. You're not the type to just leave, hit and run. So I'll probably just bring you up manually. I won't worry about spinning the wheel if you're the only one on here. I kind of figure it'd probably be a pretty slow one. Most everybody should have got notifications. I know Never Too Old said he was going to be coming in. He might come into Max when you go on live. Yeah, there's nobody doing any lives right now as far as I can see. But yeah, if he comes into yours, Max, just have him come to mine for really quick so I can play that video for him. And if you want, you can share it. I mean, I don't mind if you share my live or not. Just let me know ahead of time. You can always share it, and then I can play the video. Let me know that it's up or something like that. I don't think you have multiple screens. I don't know if you do or not. Hey, there he is. Speak of the devil. Since I'm still waiting, if you want to go up on the wheel, just type the word wheel, no exclamation point, nothing like that. But I got a video for you. It's just like a little short thing that I made for this. It's a different version of my Let's Party. So this goes out to Never Too Old for Lego. That was kind of cute to do that. So, yeah, there he is. So yeah, Never Too Old for Lego just hit monetization yesterday while we were live on Max. Mac was doing his live. He hit 1,000 subscribers, and I guess it does it automatically. I always thought you had to apply for it. I think you have to apply for the 500 is what I think you do. And then once you apply for that and you hit the 1,000, it does it automatically because you're already, they're going to make you apply twice, That's probably why. So let me mark that. There he is. So like this. The light scrolls back down every time I go back and forth. So yeah, I have my. It's kind of a modification of my. I don't want to make it short. I don't want to make it too long. And it's not nothing I upload either, so I don't upload it to YouTube or anything like that. I just have a few little videos. Like I have this one here. Yeah, every time I play a video, it mutes me. So yeah, I think you have to apply at five. Well, you don't have to, but I mean, you can apply at 500, and then after that, I think it's automatic. If you don't apply for the 500, you just skip it or whatever you want to call it. Then yeah, you have to apply for the 1,000. So mystery build is on for tomorrow. Okay. So if you can type the word wheel, I'll bring up your pay or your channel. Actually, you're a mod, so you go on anyway. Not well, if you can type it, it makes it a little easier for me to get to it. I can type today. There we go. Got you in there now. I think I can actually go up here. I can actually go to your channel directly. Yeah, I can. So you don't have to type it. So we'll see what happens. We got 2 people in here so far, or on there so far. We got 5 people in here. So there's 2 or 3 people that haven't. I know Alexandra doesn't have a channel, so. And she's the only one that doesn't have a channel. I didn't know you had another channel. I had no idea. If you and never too old. If you want to come up with the panel, you can. The link is up above there. If you need it, I can drop it again. Or if anybody else wants to come up with the panel, you can. I have 2 slots available on this format, whatever I'm on, because of the wheel. It only allows me so many. It keeps my wheel like, oh, where is it now? Keeps my wheel like this, that way. So as you can see, I got 2 slots underneath me there. So this is annoying. I have to keep shrinking my page to get the thing to go big so I can see it. And Source is on your list of legal channels. Yeah, it is. She's expecting? I did not know that. I did not know that. Yeah, I think Source is one of the first ones I ever went to. I have a whole bunch of them on there. It's hard to keep up because the thing, I don't have it on my automatic one where it just puts them on everything. I have to actually put them on every single live as I go. So I have to update every single one of them. I got like 6 of them, 6 of these ones, anyways. Scheduled, so I think I got 4 more scheduled. Can't remember. I believe it's July. Oh, she revealed it. I did not know that. I had no idea she was expecting. Oh, you're waiting for a call from UPS. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? The USA is holding your package? Why the heck are they holding your package? That's really weird. Yeah, they tend to take their time sometimes. I was surprised I got this detective's office so quick. I mean, it was less than a week and I had it. I ordered it about a week before that. I got it, let's see, Sunday I got it. Thursday or Friday? It was either Thursday or Friday. And I ordered it like Monday. Can't believe they sent it so quick. I've never gotten eBay that quick. Never. I can't remember where it came out of, though. It may have been closer to me. It may have been Washington State, I think, or something like that. We got here really quick. But usually they take forever. They're usually like in New York or something. And then what makes me mad is when they'll say it's coming Friday, and I'll be like, yeah, sure, it's coming Friday. It'll be Monday. Sure enough, Friday afternoon, I'll be waiting for the mail. Nothing shows up, so I'll check it again to track it. It'll say, now it's coming Monday. Always got to make you wait the weekend, you know. But this time it didn't do that. I was really surprised. Yeah, he wants his 25%. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and spin the wheel just for fun, just to see who comes up first. I have a feeling it's going to be Arnie. I don't know why, I just have a feeling. Let's go ahead and spin it just for the heck of it. There's only 2 people in here. Oh, looks like he's never too old. Come on, stop. There we go. So you go ahead and right click that and bring your channel up here. There he is. Got the generic stuff that comes up at the beginning. So as you can see, my little number there being 2 right there. There's only 2 people so far all day long that have had lives. One's probably myself. So there's his videos. And I'm pretty sure he comes up. You do videos like every 10 minutes, it seems like. Or, no, that's lives. I'm thinking of lives. You'll be live 1 minute and all of a sudden live again. It's like, what the heck? You just got done building the lightsaber. I can do this, but I don't play the videos. I can scroll over them like that, kind of give you an idea what's going on. I don't play lives on here, so I don't play videos on here. But he has a lot of videos. Wonder why he's monetized, huh? He's been really busting his butt trying to get that monetization. Now you'll get sponsorship too. Get sponsorships, and first thing you should do is go to Lego. You can I can't remember the name of that thing where you monetize yourself, and Lego will approach you and ask you to actually I don't know how many subscribers you have to be before you become an ambassador, but you can go to Lego, and you'll get like a part of anybody that buys Lego from your channel. You'll get a percentage. I think it's like 30% or something like that. I can't remember what it is. But if you, I think they say 500 subscribers, but it's actually, I think it's more than that. But you can become a Lego ambassador where they send you free sets, and you do like a review on it, and that's how you pay them back, is by doing a review or whatever on the set they sent you, and then you get to keep it. And so it's a very picky thing to be into, because they do send you sets before they're released, but I've seen big channels that accidentally did like an hour before it was supposed to be released, and they got kicked for like a month or something like that from the ambassador thing. And you really have to. They send you a list of all the ones that release dates and all that stuff, so you can kind of keep track. I'm not really sure how it works, but you can go on there, and it tells you the new ones are coming out for like the next year. Things people don't even know about, So you probably would get the thing about Star Trek, but they send you those sets for nothing. And I'm not sure exactly how it works, but you can apply for that. I believe you have to have. It says at least 500 subscribers, but I'm sure you got to have like 500,000 subscribers before they do something like that. I don't know. You can always try. Turns you down. But the one thing that they require is you cannot have the word Lego in your name. So you have to call yourself Never Too Old. That's why I have to change my name sooner or later if I apply. I can't call myself a little Lego. They don't allow you to have the word Lego in your channel name, which is stupid, because Lego is kind of a generic word anyway. But evidently, so they're really picky on copyright. Got to get everything set up. Thanks so much for having me on. Take it easy. No problem. But I still got a lot more to show. Got your shorts. I know you've been doing a lot of these lately too. And then your lives. And this is where he's been getting the hours. Seems like you're on about I think it's probably the restreams that I'm probably thinking of that comes up right after you're live. You like the silent modes. So yeah, see, 8 days ago, I had 2 of them. Oh, it looks like the same one, but it's not. But yeah, he's been doing a lot of lives lately. A lot. At least last month. And we got his playlists. Got a few of those. You still have 1K subscribers, so it has not gone down, luckily. Looks like it's all sticking, so. A lot of playlists here. Got a few posts. I won't bother with those. Go back to home. And yeah, he's at 1K subscribers, working on 1,100 now. So there we go. Let's remove him. There we go. And then we got Fun Seeker. The mic is not working. My mic's not working now? Oh, it shows my mic's working. I'm not muted. Oh, one of your, oh, okay. Okay, I thought you were saying my mic wasn't working. Whew, scared me for a minute. So yeah, so the mic wasn't working, so you had to what do you call it, restream it. Okay, that makes sense. That happened to me once. I had actually recreate it and then send everybody there. It was either the mic or the video. I can't remember which. It was way back when I first began. I did that one time. It's pretty picky. Yeah. Oh, that's why it was silent. Okay, that makes sense. It was just a restream, though, wasn't it? I don't think it was a. I don't think it was a regular like live. I'm right. Yeah, because I remember seeing that one. I thought to myself, why is it silent for? So, but I mean, there wasn't really much to say on it anyway. Most everybody was just chatting. So, I'll probably start doing that also. I've been thinking about doing that soon, just to get to 500. Doing like a restream of my playlists. I have a playlist of all my lives all bundled together. In fact, this one here will go into it once it's done. So it just goes to it automatically. It'll be the newest one on the playlist. I think it goes all the way back to the very beginning, if I remember right. Very first live. I'm pretty sure every one of them gone in there. I had it set up from the very beginning. So that was like my first playlist I ever created was lives. And then I have in there one of my videos. I think I have one of my shorts. And they're all separate, you know. But let me pull that off there on the bottom there. Kind of older. I just got to figure out which one it was now. Where is that? I gotta find the one where he's. There it is. Take that back off there. Scroll this down, scroll that down. There we go. All right. So anyway, Irony, I think is still in here. I'm pretty sure. Probably it's lurking. So we can spin him just to get him off the wheel here, and then I'll view his channel. Go ahead and spin him. See if I can find him up here. It might be easier. Just go ahead and yeah, there he is. Do that. I just had him. There he is. Go to his channel. He does lives about once every day, actually. He's kind of like a chat for fun type of a channel. Got quite a few on the For Yous here. Videos. I don't recall seeing any videos from him lately. He does have some. Opening happy mail. Kind of like a handyman type videos, looks like. Just an everything life channel, I call it. Kind of my little Lego World channel. Got some shorts here. One of a laptop. He's one of my mods also, I believe. Yep. So he was on here anyways. And as I said, his lives are probably the most. He gets one every day. The kitties. He's got a little kitty cat too, right there. Likes to be on the stream sometimes. I come in there a lot. I don't go on camera. I think I've been on this camera way back in the day. I don't think it's going to show me on here anywhere. It's been quite a while since I've been on camera on this panel. Let's see if I can find one where I'm on there. They may not have captured it, but we'll see. It's been a while since I've been on his lives. I don't see me on there anywhere. I think I've only been on his live maybe twice, if that. So finding will probably be almost impossible, finding myself on here anywhere. It's been a long time. I don't see me on there anywhere. I don't want to scroll forever. So, yeah, I don't see anything. But I think I've been on his panel once or twice, something like that, somewhere in there. There I am, right there. This one right here. Who's bored? Sunday Live. I'm right there in the corner. So, yeah, it's been a long time. But yeah, that's his lives. He's got 354 subscribers, working on 400, just like I am. So that is Fun Seeker and Friends. So yeah, we'll see if it comes in here. Now my thing is it's scrolling down. I've got to go. I'm a mod in another stream and I have to be there. Okay, no problem. Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday for lives. Oh, I thought you were every day. It seems like you come up every day. Oh, you put a short out the other day. 5 to 6 times you were on my live. Really? I thought. Well, it's been a bazillion years though. I mean, I come in and chat a lot. I know that, but it seems like I've only been on there twice, at least twice, maybe more. I don't know. There we go. It's getting a little bigger there. And we'll see if anybody else comes in. We just had somebody else come in just now, it looks like. Got 4. And like I said, including you, Arnie, if you want to come up on the panel, you can too, if you like. The link is right up on top there. Just going to kind of hang out a little bit here. Not everybody up on the wheel anymore, so. Yeah, I actually meant to do videos on those, all the molars I'm building, but I don't know, there's so much going on. Beginning of the year is kind of hard. Got a lot going on with the apartments here and stuff. Which is pretty much done now. They have inspections and stuff like that, so that was like last month. So I don't want to be on live and have them knock on the door and come in for an inspection. It's like, oh, great, right in the middle of it. That's all we need, right? That's why I haven't been doing much videos or lives or anything like that. It seems like every time I do a video, if I'm sitting here making a video, somebody will call right in the middle of the video every time, or somebody will knock on the door. So I have to like cut it and then go back and do it all over again. At least that segment. Drives me nuts. It's like people sitting here going, hey, he's making a video right now. Let's knock on the door. Hey, he's making a video right now. Let's call. Drives me nuts. Nobody ever calls me anytime I'm making a video, you know. Lives, they don't do it so much, but I just ignore it if somebody calls me. I'll look at it, see who it is, but usually it's my mother-in-law. She'll probably come in here too. She doesn't have a channel though. So, yeah, it seems like I've been on. Well, like I think I saw on there. I think I saw Thanksgiving, so it was before that last time. Yeah, it just didn't capture it. You know the feeling, yeah. Yeah. Silent mode. It looks like he just came in. Hey, Silent, if you want to have your channel viewed, you can type the word wheel, so I know that's okay with you. No exclamation point like that. It's the word wheel. From here on out, I'll probably just do one at a time. If I have the one person come up at a time, I just usually just do it on the fly. I don't bother spinning the wheel. Sooner or later, this will get a lot more busier. Oh, I did your channel already? I did not have you on there yet. Well, no, I view it every time you come in. For every one of these things, it starts all over again. If you don't want it viewed, that's fine. But if every month, because people's channels change, especially in a month, it'll change. Well, not everybody, but if you do videos a lot, it does. You don't have to be a mod. You don't have to be subscribed. You don't have to be anything like that as of right now. So I just have people type the word wheel. That way I know. Oh, that's no problem. Just you can type the word drop if you want, and that'll bring up your channel link. But I know now that you don't really want to come up, so that I won't bother putting you on the wheel like that. Wheel is actually the same thing as drop, except it just says something differently in response to it differently. That's all. So you can type either one. You can type drop or wheel. Probably better drop, because otherwise I'll confuse it thinking, oh, he must come up now. I don't use the drop link, even though it's exactly the same. Now, if you change your mind, I'll really use the drop. But yeah. If you go in chat and say, hey, go ahead and bring me up, I'll just go ahead and click that one and bring you up. Yeah, if I hit 500 before that, it'll be twice a month. So, but I doubt that's going to happen. I came this close to hitting 400. This close. I had 10 more to go, and I lost 2. So now I got 12 more subscribers to go to get to 400. Can't believe it's so hard to get up that high. Well, but I haven't been doing any videos though either. I sit here, I get these new modelers. I get so excited about building them, getting them finished. And I don't like filming like what do they call it, speed builds, because if you make mistakes, that's got to be left in there because it's a little hard to edit out a speed build. They're just a pain to do. And so, but I usually will do a review. I'm thinking the lights are crooked on that thing. I can't turn on me. What I will probably do is I'll do like a recap. I might do like a long recap video of all the modelers that I got since I think it was which one was it I got first lately? Natural History Museum. I think that was the first one I got lately. What I'll probably do is just have them all sitting in here and just like one at a time, all on the same video. I'll probably do those ones, and then the ones I actually have back here and here, as I build those, so Assembly Square will probably be the next, be a video on its own, and then I think I got about between 6 and 8 that I have to build that I actually owned already that aren't in the city yet, and I'll do a one-on-one video of those, and then I'll do a recap of those ones, in a video, and then I'll do a video of the city when it's finished with all of them on there, which actually I have. Well, counting this one, I'll have 4. They're just sitting on a table, kind of like a little square. They're just sitting on the table because I've been rearranging. So I've been wanting to kind of build some mills plates, have them empty ones, that way I know where everything's placed at. I haven't done that yet. I was in the process of doing that and kind of conked out on it. But what I was going to do is start putting them in order, and then put blank base plates, mills plates, where future ones would go, if that makes sense. Michael's Bricks is in here. Tap the word wheel if you want to come up on the screen. not in person, but I mean your channel. Or if you don't want to come up on, if you don't want your channel up on the screen, then just type the word drop and it'll still drop your link that way, like Silent Blue just did. I usually ignore the drop unless you tell me to. That's my Mac. Looks like Michael is bringing up his link. Oh, no, that's somebody else. 2 other lives. I believe Mac's got a live coming up here right now, as a matter of fact. We got Jaden also dropping his. If you want to come on, if you want your channel brought up, type the word wheel. That way I know you want it to come up. The same way you did drop. You just type the word wheel and I'll put you on the, well, if you're by yourself, I'll just bring you up. But which so far, there's nobody on the wheel right now. All right, when that comes up, I'll go ahead and bring that up. We put you on the wheel. I usually put you on the wheel anyway, because if I have a whole bunch of people at once, which does happen. I want to make sure I spell your name right here. I always get the E and the A backwards. That is not. Now everybody's going live. You can hear my phone. So we got you on the wheel. Let me bring that little doohickey up. There we go. Michael's bricks on the wheel. I don't know if we have anybody else yet. And Jaden, if you want to come up on the screen, if you want your channel on the screen, I do have to kind of be specific there. Type the word wheel. I'll put you on the wheel. Oh yeah, you type the word drop, right? Just type the word wheel. That way I know. And there's Bill. Bill's in here. There he is. And Nightbot shouted him out for you. That's kind of a random thing. Just shout you out. But like I was saying, if you want your channel brought up on the screen, type the word wheel. If you don't want it up on the screen, type the word drop. It'll still drop your link. And Jaden, your drop is working. I do see it. I see it a couple times there. The response to wheel is a little bit different. That way I know that you want to come up on the channel or on the screen. If you want to come up on panel, that link is up on top there. It's pinned up on top. If you need it, just let me know. Sometimes it disappears on people. Same thing for you, Bill. If you want to come on panel, just click that link. It'll bring you in. Or you type the word wheel, no exclamation point like that. It'll respond to that and put out the link also. That way I know. Although I just found out today I don't need the link. I can go to anybody's channel right now if I wanted to. As long as I have the YouTube one up there, which I do. So I may change that where it doesn't do the link. That way if I don't see the link, then I know you want to come up on channel. That makes sense. I just have to find your name. That way it doesn't get too confusing for anybody. I can actually change that right on the fly, but I'm not going to bother. Because, yeah, some people don't want their channel up, so that's why I do it that way. I may do it like in bold letters, that way I know I see it. And, oh, they look up on the wheel type thing, you know. But so far we got Michael's bricks on the wheel. If he's the only one on there for the next few minutes, I'll go ahead and just do it. I won't bother spinning the wheel. Sooner or later, I'll have like 100 people on here at once. That's when it gets really quick. It's more or less what the wheel's for. But for a small amount of people, it doesn't really get spun that much. So has anybody got any new sets lately? Any Lego sets lately? I got the detective's office. What was it, Friday? It's not finished yet, but I got it right here. I showed this a few minutes ago. I got the first two floors done. And for a used set, it actually looks pretty darn good. You can see my Mills plates. I put colors on the side because they're never seen anyway. But a little miscoloration here. But those are really old. But the set itself, it's in really good condition for being used. I mean, it's clean, almost looks brand new. And amazingly enough, there's no missing parts, even though it said there was missing parts, which is what's so weird about it. Maybe they just thought there was. But I've got a lot of extra parts too, so maybe they substituted parts that they were missing with extra parts. That's what I got so far. I got a lot of extra parts so far. I don't know why. Maybe they just threw them in there thinking that those parts might be gone, and they put them in there just in case. I don't know. I got off eBay used. No book, no box. Even though I rebox everything I get, so because I don't always build them as soon as I get it. That's the newest thing I built, or building, actually. I just finished the Dom's charger right here. He's kind of in an odd spot there. I've got about maybe 4 or 5 Technic cars. I don't have a whole lot of them. I have every Speed Champions, I believe. I'm not counting the those racers or whatever they just came out with. I don't have those. But as you can see, my shelf is getting really, really packed. So pretty much non-city stuff goes in here. That's pretty much what happens. I also have this too, which I want to build that soon. I got that right there. You can't see it, but I actually have the Venom behind the sarcasm sign there. I also have Batman and Darth Vader. I only have 4 of them, so you can kind of see his eyes right there peeking out underneath the sarcasm welcome sign there. That's Venom. But what else do I have? Let me see if I can bring down that car. Thomas Charger. I actually have both. I even have this is like, I don't know how long. I probably had this thing here for about 10 years from Dom's Charger. The original Dom's Charger. Grab it. Camera probably smooth. But this sucker's been sitting in the package like forever. It's the metal Dom's Charger right there. I've had this thing for about 10 years. It's been in and out of storage and everything else, so you can see it's all dirty and stuff. But at least it's not dirty inside. Never been opened, still sealed. My wife just brought this in the other day because she found it again. But yeah, I've had that forever. Never pulled it out of the package. Oh, I was going to grab that up there. And this thing's huge too. Really cool. I actually lost a couple parts to it, but luckily I found them again. They were in my inventory here. I was missing like one side of the. You can kind of see. I had to split it. Couldn't find that right there, on the side there. So I had to kind of make it. So I just did the same way on both sides. That's gonna be apart. Like I said, this one is really used. I don't like this bumper in the front. Boy, it comes apart real easy. But yeah, that's Dom's Charger. And if I remember right, wheels turn. and everything. Is that cool or what? You can steer the wheel. Is that if you open up the hood, if I remember how this opens now, the engine actually works. I don't know if you can see that. See the engine in there? I don't want to tip it over and dropping it or something like that. But so we can get like, when I spin the back wheels, sideways, you can see it. The engine actually starts working. Is that cool or what? So if you roll it across the floor, you go, takes off like a bat out of hell. Faster I roll, the faster it goes. See that? I think you can actually, if you can get hold of it, yeah, see it spins the wheels. As they try to turn the engine, it spins the wheels. And they're independent wheels too, which is really weird. Like if I do the right one, I can spin just one wheel. See, you spin one wheel and the other wheel doesn't even turn, or it goes backwards, just like the real thing. It goes the other direction. Then you put both, that's when the engine works. So you spin one wheel and the other one goes backwards. It has a real differential on the back. And then you put that down. You can also, can't do it here because it's not on a flat surface, but you bring this down here. And you can have them do a wheelie. You bring the little thing down on the bottom there, and it has them doing a wheelie like this. About like, let's see, about like that, not that high. So, I think there's like a lever around here somewhere you pull and it comes down. I can't remember where it is. Somewhere on here. Yeah, you got that. The doors open from both sides. So you can see inside. Seat, the chair seat. There's only one seat. The steering wheel doesn't work though. It would have been nice if it was steered with the steering, but it doesn't do that. You can see a lot of the gearing inside there. Those doors, I don't think the back opens though. Actually, no, the back does open. You got the H2O or whatever that is back there. A couple tanks. Yeah, it's got a lot. It's even got the detailed license plate. You can see that it's kind of blurry there. But yeah, I'm going to show you the bottom here. You can see all the gearing there. It's actually got a drive shaft that goes all the way through to the engine, transmission and everything. So you can see the differential there. It's got the shock absorbers on all four. So all four wheels. Yeah, it's really sophisticated. Yeah, I'm just getting this turned right so it doesn't fall off the edge there. It's actually sitting just barely off the edge. I actually have a plate right here that keeps it up here from falling. It hangs off the edge a little bit. I use the weight of the other tire to keep it on there. There we go. But yeah, because it's hanging off the edge a little bit. You won't be up there forever. Oh, we got Tuber Chat. Just came in. Yeah, it does do a wheelie. Oh yeah, you bring the little thing down that I showed and it comes up. I think you can actually do it. Like I said, I think there's a lever somewhere you can push where while you're pushing the car itself, you push that lever, it'll pop up. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where that lever is. It might be inside or something like that. I'm not sure where they put it. I just bring it up like I did. I just pull it from underneath. But Tuber Chat said, word up. He shared me on Reddit. He says, keep it in, Arnie says, keep the Dom charger over there in the package. It's been in there for like 10 years. Although I don't think it'd be worth much because it's really, the box is just, it is mangled. I'm telling you, it's really mangled. That's not the reason why I kept it in there. I just kept it in there because when I got it, it went into storage. I didn't want it to get ruined, so I kept it in the package. And I don't have any place to put it. So if I put it anywhere, I'd be here in front of me because I have a couple little shelves here with some smaller, like stuffies and stuff like that on it. I might put it up there or something. But if it goes anywhere, I don't want to put it in with my Lego. But that I had that first, and then I saw this in Lego, and I was like, well, I got to get that too because I have still the metal version. So I've had the Lego one for, I can't remember if he's retired or not. I think it might be retired now. Not sure. I do have the box. I have to bring it up and it falls down. It's all taped up though. You see all the tape I had on it. This blue tape right here. That was for storage. But there's the original box with all the details of the back. Maybe it'll show me on the back. It does not show how to pop that up. But it does show that pops up on this one here. Got the little thing right there. Pops down. Shows that the motor moves with the wheels. But the only thing I don't like about it is the way that they did the side windows. I don't like how they did that. But they should have done glass, I think. You know, for the windshield and that. I think they should have done glass. And on the sides too. Maybe had it where you can like remove the glass if you want to. That's what they should have done. I don't know. But yeah, it just doesn't look. It looks out of place the way that they did the framing of the windows and all that. Other than that, it's pretty cool. I have the actually I might have about 5 of them because I have that one. I have the Back to the Future DeLorean. I have the Ghostbusters, which is actually missing one of the lights right now. It's out in the other room. I don't know where it went. It's either a light or a bumper piece. And then I have I think it's the Porsche. It's retired. I can't remember what it is. It's a green Porsche. I also have an orange Porsche, I think it is, which isn't built yet. So that's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 so far. What else do I have? I think that's it. Oh no, I have a white one too. I think they're all Porsches. I have a white one around here somewhere. Oh, and I have the Mustang. That's like 7, I guess. Mustang I cannot find. I have half the pieces, but the body is gone. The body and the tires. They were in a separate tote. I was starting to build it about a year ago. I never finished it. And I found all the Technic pieces and stuff, but the body's gone. The blue pieces and the tires are gone. And they were in a little tub, because I had both tubs, you know, separated pieces type thing. And I cannot find it for the life of me. I think it might be back behind these chairs here, covered up. But I had that out the other day because I was going to build that, and I ended up doing the Doms instead. So I know I have the Mustang is around here somewhere. I just had it the other day. So where did that? No, now I lost the other ones. You know. Yeah, I just had it the other day. I know it's here somewhere. With everything but the body. Is that it right there? Yeah, there it is. Is it there? The book is there. Yeah, see, dusty as heck. That's all I got of the Mustang. I don't have any of the body parts in there whatsoever, and I don't know where the heck they disappeared to. I have no idea. But I do have the book. That's this one right here. That's one of my favorite cars. Yeah, I was going to build that, and I was in the mood to build a car, and I was like, well, I can't build that one. I can't find the rest of it, you know? So it's kind of sitting there waiting for me to find the other ones. So I ended up doing the Dodge Charger because I had it in the box, so that was easy to find. So that's why I did that one. But so those two I actually had built at one time, a long time ago, and then I had to take them down to put them in storage. So, but I know I had the whole thing. 'Cause I actually built that started building that on Live the Mustang. So I know I have them around here somewhere, and they're in a tub just like that one, but I think it has the lid on it. CDC Vintage Mechanical just came in. Hey, if you want to go up on the screen, if you want your channel up on the screen, just type the word wheel, and I'll put you on the wheel here, which I have here to the side. I've got Michael's Bricks on here right now, which I'll go ahead and bring him up here in a second. Hopefully he's still in here, probably lurking. Let's find his link here. Should be up here. There he is. Go ahead and bring him in there. Oh, now you go on that one instead. I didn't want you on that one. I want you on this one. There we are. Okay. I don't want to click the wrong button. All right, so we got Michael's Bricks here. You go ahead and try to bring him up here. There we go. I didn't spin the wheel because he was the only one on the list so far. We're on the wheel list. This is Michael's Bricks. Hopefully he's still in here, like I said. Evolution of the Lego subscriber pyramid. Got some trains. I think he's got the panda. Oh, is that the little panda? Yeah, because I have him. I have the original panda right here. He kind of fell down. A little bit different than that one. He fell down. He's back here. This is the original panda, the little poly sack. I can't even see myself on there. Do this before I can there. Now I can see myself kind of like behind my clock there. There we go. Now I can see him. That's the original polybag panda. Kind of similar to that one. I had him right here sitting up. He fell down. So you got the 3-in-1 panda. I think you got the Hotworks Express also. I have that. A few of those. And he owns all the monster trucks, if I do too. I think there might be another one coming out, or another two coming out. I can't remember what they are. We may have stopped them now. This is his videos. Oh, you got the Parisian restaurant. I think he's got that. I'm going to be getting that. That's one of the ones I'm still missing. I have that one and the Fire Brigade. That's the only two I need, is Parisian restaurant and the Fire Brigade. And then the Tudor Corner. That's the only three I need. I own every single one of them. Tudor Corner, oh my God, that was expensive. Even without the box or the instructions, they went damn near what cost brand new anyways on eBay. So it's like, I'm kind of waiting on that one. That'll be like the finale. Let me get that one. So here's the shorts for Lego Goat. Kind of viewing through here. There's some of his city there. Got a lot of memorabilia, it looks like. One of these days I'll be at a convention, if I ever get monetized and make enough on there to go to an actual convention or something. I don't fly, so it'd probably be something close by. He's got 2,200 subscribers, working on 2,300. There's his lives. I think, yeah, I was going to say he just had a live yesterday because I think I dropped in there real quick. Actually, it looks like he had two of them yesterday. Of course, that could be a couple hours off. Does a lot of mocks on Lego mocks. And then he's got podcasts. Got a podcast here and a playlist. Playlists here. Got a few playlists there. So this is the home. Let's see what your description says here. Come join the family. He's got a Discord. I guess I'm going to add you to Discord. I can't remember if you're already on Discord on mine or not. You may type in the word. Let's see. Kind of behind here. I don't see the wheel on there anywhere. Looks like CDC just dropped his link. Yeah, if you want to come up on the screen like this, type the word wheel. That way I know you want to come up, you want your channel to come up. But yeah, I have a Discord now, so I might have to add you to Discord. I won't do that right now on screen, but let's go ahead and remove that since I did already do it. So I don't need to spin it. So now I'm small again on the screen. I hate when it does that. Oh, I know why it's doing that like that. Gotta reset it again. There you go. All right, let's go ahead and put you in the link. By the time we type this, sometimes can I spell right? I think I did. It reminds me that I have to come back to you. So I had it one time where somebody came up, typed the word wheel, and I was putting their name in, and I looked up, there's 5 more after that. I was like, holy moly. So that's why I do that way, even if you're by yourself. So I had to put everybody in all at once. It was kind of intense. That just reminds me mostly that I haven't done your channel yet, so. And I kind of do it sporadic. If there's more than one, then I'll spin it. But if there's only one in there, I just go to your channel, which I could do that anyway. I'm probably going to change that where it won't actually bring your link up, because I can go to it by just right-clicking on it. It tells me, asks me if I want to go to your channel. So future videos, or future lives, it'll probably just say congrats and all that kind of thing, but won't have the URL. That way I know if it doesn't have the URL, then you want to be on the screen. That makes sense, because it gets confusing between that and drop. They almost look the same. So some people don't want to be up on the screen, or they don't have a channel. You know, if they type the word wheel, it'll bring up a fake channel that they don't actually have. So that's the only reason why I have the word wheel, that way I know. But yeah, we got you on the list there. You can also come up the panel too if you want, or you'll be on the screen here. And that link is up above, pinned up above there. And on the wheel, as of right now, you do not have to be subscribed to go on the wheel. You don't have to be Lego. You can be anything. It'll be that way forever. But the being on the wheel thing, if you're not subscribed, starting once I hit 500 subscribers, I'll be changing that to where you have to be subscribed to even go into chat for like 5 minutes, maybe less. I haven't decided how to do that yet. But if you're already subscribed before that, then you don't have anything to worry about. But for future reference. And then once I hit 500, I'll probably be doing this at least twice a month, if not more. I might do it every Sunday. Nothing going on here. Nothing crazy anyway that I know of. We did have some petitioners yesterday, I think it was, out here about Trump and all that stuff going on with Social Security and all that. But nothing. It's pretty laid back here. They usually don't do they don't have any like burning of the cars and stuff like that, like you see like in LA and stuff like that. Here, it's usually pretty quiet. It's we have a like we call it jail type building. It's the what's it called? It's like the courthouse, and that's in Eureka. Um, and they like to do picketing and stuff like that there about stuff because it's at a light. So there's a lot of times picketing there, but it's usually pretty quiet, pretty laid back. They usually don't have any problems. The biggest problem they had was about maybe 6 months to a year ago. We have a college here, a university. It used to be called HSU. It's called Cal Poly now. Yeah, Mac Brooks is alive right now. So, but it was, I think it was HSU then. I can't remember when they changed it or not. They had a big thing up here. That's here where I live. That's just up on the hill here, and they were actually breaking into cars and all that stuff. I mean, it was bad. They were just destroying stuff on campus, and so they don't allow it up there anymore. That was a while ago. You know, like about 6 months ago, like last year. But that's really the only time that's ever happened. Most of the things like this are well organized. Like they'll have like rallies where they walk the streets with a whole bunch of people, and they usually have the streets blocked off. The police department will block them off for them, so they're in with it. You know, they take care of it and stuff. And they don't have any problems with those. So I'm in Northern California, so it's pretty quiet up here. I'm about 130 miles west of Redding, right on the coast. But yeah, I did want to announce that my oldest daughter, she's 24. She's going to be coming here the end of June for July 4th, and she'll be on my lives. I'll probably do a special live. I'm pretty sure she'll probably be on the wheel too, because for July, I think I have that scheduled already. She'll probably be on that one also. I may do a live like the day of or the day after she comes for her. So no, we don't get any floods. We do get floods, but we haven't had any. The town I'm in doesn't get flooded. There's a town out here called it's not what's it called not Fieldbrook Fields Landing. There's a town out here called Fields Landing, and it gets flooded all the time. The houses are up high. It's not flooding, but it's like 6 inches, maybe a foot. But they have their houses are raised because of that reason. They're literally at sea level. We're about like 20 feet above sea level technically, so we're not very high. We're much higher, but we've never had flooding here. I don't know about down south or like that, but in fact, when they had an earthquake back like years ago here, and I don't think it was actually here, but it was the Japan earthquake, the one that was out in Japan a long time ago, a few years back. And they had that one. And they said there was a tsunami coming in, big tsunami and all this stuff. It was 3 inches. That was a tsunami, a 3-inch tsunami. And then we had an earthquake in December, which actually hit right here, literally right where I'm standing or sitting. And it was a 7.0 earthquake, December 5th. We didn't feel it here. And they said there was a tsunami. It was actually a fake tsunami. I don't know why the heck they did that, but they had the tsunami threat, not tsunami warning, tsunami threat. And Eureka, which is just south of us here, people started freaking out. They had traffic jams, they had traffic accidents and all that. They what do you call it? They took down the warning because of that. So it was hectic there. Here where I'm at, it wasn't like that, but they were freaking out there. And I actually drove there, I think, afterwards, and there was car wrecks everywhere. I mean, oh my God, it was bad. They were still cleaning them up when I'm cleaning it up when I went there. But there was some traffic on the highway, on the freeway here, but that was it. Because there's a freeway that comes through here, 101. But yeah, they took that down, stopped the tsunami. I think they kept it to tsunami warning, is what I think it was. But there was no tsunami at all. There wasn't tsunami whatsoever, even though it hit right here. That's the last big one we had. Is that's a big one. We have earthquakes all the time. We get like little 2-pointers, 3-pointers. We don't even feel those. We didn't even feel that 7-pointer in the apartments we're at. All we got was the little beeper thing on the shaker app or whatever it's called. We got that. That woke us up, and we just sat there. My wife woke up too, and because hers went off, and I was sitting there like trying to feel, and there was nothing. We didn't feel a thing. So I got up. I walked into the living room, and I have 2 Star Wars Lego hanging up, plus a little Indiana Jones plane. And I went in there, and they're just doing this. I mean, they are just rocking like crazy. And I'm sitting there, standing there, going, I don't feel nothing. And I kept looking at them. I noticed that they were kind of starting to slow down. I was like, well, evidently there was something, but it was really weird. We didn't feel it at all. My hanging Lego sure the heck felt it. They were just they were swinging. I thought they were going to come off. They were swinging like crazy. But that was the only thing swinging. That's what was so funny. Nothing else was moving or nothing, which was surprising. I came in here and I got a system right here that's just like hanging on a thread, almost literally. Those didn't come down at all. Didn't move whatsoever. But being on the string like that, they're probably pretty sensitive to rocking or something like that. I could probably hit the wall and they'd probably start rocking. But the city was all together. It didn't come apart or anything like that. For all the monitors I'm going to have on there, it scares the heck out of me. We had one. That's the reason why all my Lego is in here. All my first 8 monitors that I got. So I had a little drop accident with all my monitors, and they all just shattered. Everything was all together. So I just threw it all into a tote. That's where I started doing that. So they were all parted out into a tote, and I've been sorting them all out. I haven't done them lately. I do have a sorter now, so I have a big old tote inside my closet here, which I'm thinking about getting a smaller tote. It's only like half full now. A lot of smaller parts and stuff. So I'm thinking about putting all that in there just to save some room, because I got a big old like 50-gallon tote, and it's only like half full. You know. Maybe go ahead and bring up CDC. I'll go ahead and just click you and just bring you up manually here. Don't worry about spinning the wheel right now. Let's see, it goes on my StreamYard screen here. Drag it over here. There we are. There's CDC Vintage and Mechanical. There's this little. There's some home videos there, or home screen there. A couple miscellaneous things. Shows one of your shorts. Pinball. That's a vintage pinball. That's a really old vintage pinball. Wow. Let's see if I can figure out what kind of a. Let's look at the video. See if I can see what it is. Mechanical, obviously. Gumball machine collection. Oh, you have a gumball machine. I won't say anything about this one here. By the way, it's supposed to sound, but. So it sounds like you're more like into repairing electronics and stuff like that. I don't know if I got that right or not. Now we'll look at your description and see what it actually does say. So it doesn't really say what you do. Kind of like everything, I guess. At 680 subscribers, working on 700. Got more subscribers than I do. Okay, so let's go to, there's your videos like I showed a minute ago. Looks like you got one about 2 weeks ago. Pinball machine collection. Antique camera, wow, from 1916. I bet you can't, I don't know, you might be able to find film for that. I don't know. I had a pinball, gumball machine one time. Oh, that is the gumball machine. I had one of those little plastic ones way back in the day. And here, got one short, the one we just saw. I don't play videos on here, so except for going over like this. Got playlists, got 4 playlists. 80s TV show and cruise, 60s. Pinball machines and jukeboxes. So pretty simple. So it's vintage, various vintage things. You can actually go through like this. So you got your own jukebox, CD jukebox. Those record jukeboxes are hard to find. The ones with the little single records, the 45s, those are hard to find now. Record player, a barber pole. I've seen those at like pawn shops a lot. Your living room, almost like my living room. Only mine's Lego though. A pinball machine that was once banned. How the heck would a pinball machine be banned? Dumpster diving. Now that's cool. That sign right there. There's your 5-in-1 or whatever it is. What is it? 8-in-1. I actually have an arcade. What do you call it? Pac-Man arcade in the living room also. An arcade game. And that's CDC vintage. Just going to just manually take you off there. There we go. Bring me up again. All right. You like to fix things, yeah. I guess that's the way you put it. I did that with the receiver I had before I got this one here. I have a Yamaha now. I have a Sony that I got. I actually found it in a free box with the 2 front speakers here, and I went and bought 2 rear ones to match those ones. But I found it in a free box outside here, and it had a 300 disc Sony CD player, and I've got that right here also. I haven't used it in probably 6 months, and the door wouldn't open. So I went in there and found out that the belt was just gone. I mean, it was melted in there, really bad. So I can't remember. I think I actually ordered the belts, I think. But I ordered the belts. I was like, well, they were going to take like 2 weeks to get here, forever. I don't even know where they are now. Probably in my drawer. I have a drawer here with a bunch of stuff like that in it. And so I went and put a rubber band in there. And I just doubled up the rubber band. It works perfectly with just a rubber band, And I was like, well, I'm just going to keep it like that till that thing melts out. Once it does, I'll go and put the real belt in there. So that's how I fixed that. And then the Sony receiver was heating up, so it was shut off all the time. And you've been downsizing, and so I went and customized it with a bunch of fans inside. just hooked up to the power button. That way, when you turn it on, the fans come on inside it. I mean, I got big ass like fans like that inside it, and so I got like 3 of them inside there, and it worked great. But it was just regular stereo. So then I bought this one, this Yamaha from a guy, and that one there is up underneath my Lego City right now. So everybody keeps telling me, "Oh, you should sell them." I'm like, they ain't gonna sell all those fans. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's not like it's torn up or anything like that. The fans are inside, but it is very noisy. You can actually hear it. It's almost like having a loud computer. You can hear the fans. So I don't think it would ever sell. But I mean, I got it for nothing. I mean, but it still works great. I just I upgraded it, I guess, by getting a Dolby Digital 5.1 Yamaha. That's what I'm using now. I actually have it linked as a 7.1, but or actually technically it's 10.2 technically. In other words, I got 2 of everything. So I got 2 right here, which are the original 2 Sonys. And I got 2 speakers here to my side now, which are actually hooked into those. So they're actually the fronts. And then I got the rears, which I know you can kind of see the bottom of one. You kind of see the bottom of them right there. There's Sonys also. But if I were to scroll up, there's another smaller one above them, connected to them, like sitting on top of them. And then I got 2 subs. I got one passive and one amplified sub down here. And it's weird because the passive sub actually is better than the amplified one. But yeah, the passive one's we call it Bose. I found that in a free box also. It works perfectly. Bose. I actually looked it up to see how much it's worth. It sells for $500, and somebody just left it out in a free box. But it's not amplified. But that's hooked straight from the front speakers, so it does the sub that way. And my amplified one's actually hooked right into the Yamaha, into a little plug on there. So an output on there. And that's hooked up also. So I got 2 subs down below here. So I got 10.2, I guess you'd say, because everything is doubled, including the subs. How many years have I been collecting Lego? Like I was saying earlier, my very first, well, it's not my very first Lego, but my very first modern Lego, I guess you'd say, was the passenger train, the yellow passenger train. My wife had got me that for Christmas back in I believe it was 2020. It was during coronavirus. I remember actually going shopping for Christmas, and she got me that for Christmas. And what had happened is my uncle had just passed away not too long before that, or it was either before that or after that. I can't remember which. It was after that. That's what it was. It was that next January. So it was 2019 actually that I got the 2019's Christmas that I got the passenger train. And I always wanted to get a Lego, but I thought, it's really expensive and there's no way I'm ever going to be able to do that. So, and I didn't have any income at all. I was disabled. I wasn't on SSI yet or anything like that. So I told her, I said, what do you think about starting a Lego City? And I didn't know anything about Lego, absolutely nothing. I didn't even know they had trains until she got that. And so I had set it up, just on the floor or whatever. We were in a motel at the time. And I thought, this was really cool, I should make a city out of this. So 2020 came around. Of course, you had coronavirus. My uncle passed away January of 2020. And so I wasn't that close to him. I didn't know him all that well. But he actually came out about 6 months before that to let me know. And I read his obituary and it said that he was really, really into electric trains, which I didn't have a clue about that. I didn't know about that. So I told my wife, I said, I should start a city and kind of dedicate it to my uncle and have it all based around trains, Lego trains. And so that's what kind of started the idea about starting a new city. And so at that time, I started buying a little bit of Lego here and there. I was buying the city sets. I didn't know anything about modelers. I just was buying city sets. And I got to about, God, I must have bought maybe 10 city sets of like police stations, fire stations. I was going to mock them all and that, and just build buildings on them that way. And I ended up finding out about the modelers. And I was like, whoa, I didn't know they'd made these, closed-in modelers at my detective's office right here. And so what was my very first modeler? trying to think. I think it was, God, thinking way back. I'm thinking it was the Assembly Square. I'm not positive. I think. Actually, I think it was either the Assembly Square or the Palace Cinema. It might have been the Palace Cinema. I think that was the very first monitor I ever got, and I loved it. So then I was like, I got to get these. I got to get these and start building a city. So I got that one. I think I got the. It was coming up on the next Christmas, so Christmas of 2020, and Halloween and that. I got the haunted house, and I still have that. The one that has a little elevator that comes down, you know, and I got that. It's not really a modeler, but it works as a modeler. Hey, Britain Bricks. You want to come up on the if you want your channel brought up on the screen, type the word wheel, WHEEL, and I'll bring it up on the screen. But as I was saying, I think the haunted house is like my second or third modular, if you want to call it that. And then I started buying them like crazy. I got on SSI. We're looking at 2021, and I went out and bought like 6 modelers all at once. And the Assembly Square would have been that if they didn't have it already. And then I got the pet shop. I got the bookshop. What other ones did I get? Try to think. I think I got another Palace Cinema at the time. So I had 2 Palace Cinemas at that time. So I loved that one so much. And we got bricks. I'm going to put you in there before I forget. Bricks. I spelled your bricks wrong. All right. Got you on the wheel. I know you can't see it right now, but yeah, I got those, and then I got the town hall. I got the green grocer. I bought those used. I think the green grocer is from somebody local here. And town hall, I actually ordered that, and I actually got it for nothing technically. I didn't get my money back because it never showed up, and then it showed up after that. But I have those 2 built in there, and then I started buying them new. I was kind of caught up, more or less. Oh, the way the wheel works is you type the word wheel. It lets me know that you want to be put up there, and I have this right here. I have you on a wheel right now. Let me go ahead and bring that up so you can see what it looks like. And I spin the wheel. Since you're the only one on there, I'll just bring you up manually if it comes to that. And I spin the wheel, and I bring up your channel, and we view your channel. I kind of just, I don't do like a, what do you call it? I just talk about it. So I just say, oh, here's the videos. Here's how many subscribers he has. Just kind of like what anybody would do if they were looking at it, and themselves. And so we bring up each thing and talk about it a little bit, stuff like that. It's pretty simple, quick. So, but I'll be doing that here in a minute. Let me go ahead and put myself full screen again real quick. But then I think the next set that came out that year was a police station. So I got that one the day that it came out. And then from then on, I started getting them brand new. So I got them in the box and everything as it went, year by year. And then I got to the Boutique Motel, and that's when I kind of slowed down on it. So I didn't get anything after that. I just recently got the Jazz Club. So I'm caught up at the end of it now, all the way up till the Tudor Corner. So the newest one I have right now is the Natural History Museum. So I do have that. So I have them all the way back. I have everything almost. I have all the way back to the I believe it's the Fire Brigade. I don't have the Fire Brigade. I don't have the Parisian restaurant, and I don't have the Tudor Corner. Tudor Corner is going to be my finale. I've been collecting every single mug or put in my city. And in my city, they're going to actually be positioned in order. So, like up against the wall like this. So they're going to be all in order of release. So they're not really going to be against the wall. The way my city's situated is going to kind of be in a circle and against the wall and on one side type of thing. Got hiccups. But they'll be positioned in order. Where if I had like a POV camera, it would actually go around. It would actually show every one of them in order. If it drove the road, it's how it's going to work out. So But yeah, I just need those three. But I'll probably get the. I'm thinking about. I haven't decided whether I want the Parisian restaurant or the Fire Brigade next. I haven't decided which one yet. So, and the two in the corner would be the very last one I get. That'll be like the grand finale, you know, of having them all. So I usually find them on eBay. I look for them without the box, without the instructions. I get them about $100 less. So this one here was almost 200. This detective's office. I got it used. I look for used, um, missing pieces to a certain extent. If it's missing a lot of pieces, I probably won't go for it. If it's missing a few pieces or something like that, I have all this behind me. I haven't had a problem yet. I mean, I'm more a problem making Mills plates than anything else now. So, but I I buy them that way. I usually get about $100 off. So, versus what it'd be, um, I would say retail, what it is now. So, I did get a deal on the Cafe Corner though. I did get that one about 2 months ago. I got that one for super cheap, but it was missing a lot of pieces. I mean, I knew there was no other way I was going to get it, not for that cheap anyway. So it was missing a lot of smaller pieces. It was missing the windows. It was missing the windows. It was missing the doors. I think there was one door left in it. That was it. So I had to piece those out. Luckily, I had the windows already. Thank God I had the windows. So I had bought like a bulk Lego from somebody here off Facebook Marketplace. It had 4 of the 5 windows in it. Actually, I think it had one window when I bought it. It did have one window. So it came out just perfect. Oh, I was so lucky. But when they said missing pieces, I didn't think it was going to be those $40 windows. They were worth like $40 just in themselves. And luckily I had them. So I was able to do those. And then the doors I didn't have. But one of the doors I didn't have, I had to modify it a little bit to work in there. It's inside, so you don't really see it. It's like a smaller door. And I had to make it into a full-size regular door. Which most people do that anyway. So, but other than that, it's exactly the same. That was the hardest one. That one was really hard to find parts for in here. But it was a lot smaller, like 1x1s and things like that. 2x1s. A lot of 2x1s were gone. But luckily I had them. So I got that one for, it was a bit. It was a bit. Wasn't as much as it is now, but I got about half of that, maybe or so. Because it didn't have the book, it didn't have the box, and it was missing like, guys, I'd say it was missing at least 100 of the pieces, at least, if not more. Just remember that those are tiny pieces, so I'd say probably a good size bag full of those smaller pieces were gone. And I knew it was going to be a lot of pieces, but I didn't think it was going to be that much. But I got it to work. And then, I get them missing piece. My natural history museum was actually missing 2 blocks, I think it was, 2 of the green blocks, and a few other pieces. It was missing the sun that's in there. And I ordered that through Lego and actually got it. And I got the 2 blocks also. It's missing a few other little things too. Nothing too hard to find. I believe I had everything in here except for the 2 green blocks, and I didn't have the sun either. But I had everything else. But I was able to piece it together. What I did is I used tan blocks, and they were on the back, so I went and put them on the back, and I got them from Lego, and I just replaced them. So I did that recently. But after that, I think most everything was just basic little tiny pieces that you wouldn't even know were gone if you looked, So this one here at the detective's office, this is actually the first one that's not missing any pieces at all. It said it was, but so far so good. Hasn't missed any at all. In fact, they give me a lot of extra smaller ones. I got some here, a bunch of little 1x1s. Like we got a little yellow thing there. I don't know. I'm hoping I didn't miss this one. This was in there. Got a tile here. Got a couple pieces in here. A lot of 1x1s, like the dots and stuff like that. Mostly dots. But I don't know if they just threw those in there or what. But it said it was missing pieces. It didn't say a lot of pieces. It was missing pieces. and I haven't found any missing pieces yet. There was some that I thought were gone and found them. So, but all I have left on there is the roof. It's got all 6 minifigs, which are actually inside. I built it according to the instructions, so we got the 2 minifigs up here on top, sitting down right there. I hope you can see them. And I think on the second floor, there's 2 more down there. Yeah, right here in the Highlander, they call it. And then I got 2 more. I believe they're not there. Oh, they're in the bag somewhere. Oh, I hope I'm not missing them. Where did I put them? Or were those last 2? Maybe those were the last 2. Because there's 6 minifigs altogether. But, there's the last bag right there. Yeah, it's got 6 minifigs. Look, and make sure I have them all in there. I had a couple toots here. Yeah, I see 2 there. I don't know if I had all 6. I don't know where the other 2 went. If I don't have them. I had to modify this to get connected a little better. I don't like. Yeah, they're all here. There's 4 of them on the bottom actually. Yeah, they're all already done. The minifigs themselves. So I had to modify the connection because I didn't like how it connected. It didn't seem like it was strong. Hold on a second. But yeah, I got all 6 minifigs in there already. So Moonrose and brick ship. His uncle collected electric train and he wanted to make a Lego city. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, it was 2020, I believe. 2019 is when I got the train, and my uncle passed away shortly after that. Before that, my dad had passed away. He passed away in 2014, unexpectedly, and so my uncle came out and to tell me that he was terminally ill. He had cancer, prostate cancer, and he came all the way out here. He said, "Yeah, I came all the way out here to let you know." It was kind of cool. I mean, I was not expecting him. We were homeless at the time, staying here actually in the same town. We were staying at a church, and he had texted me or something like that. Can't remember exactly what it was. I think he Facebook texted me or messaged me and said, "Hey, we're here. We'd like to see you or whatever." I was like, "Okay." I live near Eureka, California, and he says, "We're in Eureka." And I was like, he probably means Yreka. That's the one that starts with a Y. It's like northeast of us. And I was like, he's got to be in the wrong town. He's thinking he's nearby. He can't be up here. So I messaged him back. I says, "Do you mean Yreka?" He goes, "No, I'm in Eureka." I says, "Well, what motel are you in?" And luckily enough, he was in a local motel, one that's only here. And I was like, "Oh my God, he is actually here." So we packed up right then and took off and went over to see my uncle. And they were here. We drove all the way there. I got a picture of them. Last picture I have of my uncle. And I came into the room and we talked for a few minutes because he was in the military with me. And like I said, my uncle, my dad had passed away about 6 years before that. Well, 5 or 6 years before that. I didn't find out for 3 months with my dad. Found out in March. He passed away December of 2014. I didn't find out until March 2015. And that was from my uncle, actually. My uncle had told me. And so, I had a friend that told me, and then my uncle told me all the details of what happened and stuff. But, so I came in and I sat down and he says, "Well, I have some bad news." I said, "Yeah, I know you're terminally ill." And he's like, "How'd you know?" I says, "I just had that feeling, you know." And I didn't know him that well at all. So I probably got to know him more after he passed away than what I knew him before then. So just off of his obituary and stuff like that. So he was in the Air Force for 40 years. He didn't retire until after he was in for 40 years. He retired like 2 years before he passed away. He was in pretty much since he was 17, and he was like 70, 68, 70, somewhere around there. And but yeah, we were talking, and he told me that, and I stopped. I says, because he told me about my dad too. I says, this is really weird. He says, why? I says, it's like having my dad back. It was really, it was the best thing. For a half hour, it was like having my dad back because it's my dad's brother. So, but um, it was. I probably got closer to my uncle then than any other time. And I told him, I says, he kept telling me how he's not going to make it through 2020. I said, yeah, you will. You'll make it through 2021. Or no, 2019 was actually when he came out. And he said he's not going to make it to 2020. And that's what he was told by the doctors. He said, no, you'll make it to 2020. I know you will. He kept saying, no, I'm not. I'll be on by Christmas. He said, no, you'll make it through Christmas. You'll make it through New Year's even. Well, he made it to January 9th, 2020, right before coronavirus. So it was kind of weird, but I was right about that. He at least made it into the next following year. But he started going down around the 1st of January, where I was getting messaged a lot saying he's going downhill now. It'll be any time. January 9th, I got the message saying he passed away. So, but it was great to have him out here to talk to and everything. But as soon as he got his obituary came up, my aunt sent me that, and it said something about the electric train. He loved electric trains. I was like, oh my God, he just got a Lego train, So that's when I decided to start doing the Lego city, something like that. So now I got a passenger train going through the whole, or half the city technically. And I got a subway down below also. So, we don't leave yet. I can bring up your channel here right now if you'd like. But yeah, that's how I got into Lego. Let's go ahead and bring up Britt's channel here. Let me, I gotta make this so I can actually see the thing. There we go. So, let's go. You just said that, so I can just go ahead and do it manually. I'm not gonna bother spinning it. Just gotta drag this over there to that screen so we can see it here. There we go.
What's up, brick builders? Today's build is Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, I don't play videos on here. So, but yeah, there's Britt and Bricks. They've got 890 subscribers, working on 900. And I am not subscribed, so I will subscribe to you right now. Let's look at their mine is Lego. Oh, you're into vintage Lego too, just like myself. I like retired Lego. Yeah, it's not cheap, I'll tell you that. Oh yeah, do I know. So that's exactly what I do. I'm more into the modelers though. You got a Discord, so I have to add you on Discord. And you're in the United Kingdom, okay. And now you got 892 subscribers. So it looks like somebody else just subscribed also, along with myself. So let's look at your home. These kind of random things that come up. Mother's Day. Looks like you're about my age. Let's go to videos, see what you got videos here. Batman. I'm Batman. So you collect a little bit of everything. Oh, that's a vintage one right there. 2009, yeah. So you're more into the smaller sets, looks like. Oh, I remember this one. That creator. I had the creator expert. What do you call it? Vesta. I don't have it out and like that. Actually, the parts are sitting literally right here. They're in a tote of their own. I don't have the box anymore. I think it's in storage somewhere. The heck is that thing? Construction worker. So you're kind of like in little smaller sets. That's what my wife is into. So smaller, like creator Creative 1, 3-in-1. A lot of those. I'm into the big sets. Mostly modelers because they do a city. We see a lot of various other things that are behind me here. Shorts. Frankenstein's monster. That's cool. You got a bunch of Lego for Christmas, looks like. Glam metal Batman. Halloween pumpkin. Bunch of little animals and stuff, minifigs. That's my thing too, is minifigs. I like minifigs also. Star Wars minifigs are really up there now, worth some money now. Lost my little scroller there. And you have any lives? Speaking out live from 3 weeks ago. What's in the box and bag? And what I want to get is that Fortnite bus. I want to get that. I want to hang it up above my city, like it's flying over the city. Not too like into getting it right away, but eventually I do want to get that one. So Dreams kind of reminds me of Fortnite for some reason. There's your playlists. So yeah, that's Britain Bricks. And your name is Sean, huh? So it says Sean, yeah. Spelled with a U. It kind of cut off here, so I had to bring that up to see it. So yeah, I'll have to view the videos here within the next couple hours before that way my sub will work or stick. So yeah, that's Britain Bricks. Hopefully you're still in here. Oh, CDC took off. Okay, that was vice versa. You've been collecting for 2 years. Yeah, I'm just kind of catching up on chat here. Yeah, I've been collecting since I'd say 2019. In reality. Oh, that's no problem. That's what I'm here for. Every first Sunday of the month. I do this every first Sunday of the month. I'm just approaching 400 subs. Once I hit 500, I'll be doing this probably at least twice a month, if not 4 times a month. Like every Sunday or anything like that. But it'll be at least twice a month, like every other Sunday. But right now, it's scheduled all the way up till July for every month. And so, and you don't have to be subscribed, although I appreciate it if you do subscribe and like, but you don't have to be subscribed to come up. But once I hit 500, that's going to change. You will have to be subscribed to chat at least. And what will happen is once you hit subscribe, you wait 5 minutes and you'll be able to chat after that. What will happen? But that will be till I hit 500 subs. Up until then, it's absolutely free. So for anybody, you don't even have to be Lego. And that's going to include then too. You don't even have to be Lego then either. Like CDC Bricks. Or CDC Bricks. Why did I say Bricks? CDC Mechanical. He's not a Lego. I brought this channel a few minutes ago. But you don't have to be Lego at all, and that'll go on forever. Anybody can be viewed on the screen. So you've seen around in other channels? Yeah. I talk more on those than I do on here. I talk more in chat than I do on this. So, and I do have a panel also. As you can see on the screen right now, you can see there's 2 slots on the side. If anyone wants to come up on panel, you can talk about your channel more if you want or whatever. There's a link up above, panel link. It's pinned up there. If you don't see it, you could just chat on there and say, hey, can I get the panel link or something like that? I can put it back in here again for you if you want to come up. And that's where you come up on video. And we can actually do a 2-in-1 if you want. I can actually bring your channel up again if you want to talk about your channel itself. I would have to do the clicking, obviously, but oh, you see the link. Okay, yeah, because I think when you first bring it up, you can actually tell it not to show it anymore, and then it disappears for good unless you refresh. I had to just refresh this now too. But you can click that one thing. I can bring your channel up if you want to talk about your channel yourself. I don't usually talk too much about people's channels because I don't want to end up getting into something that's more private, or assumptions. I don't want to assume something that I don't know. But if you're talking about yourself, well, your channel, I'm sure. So, but well, happy. Just click that link. It'll put you on your browser, and you set up your camera and your sound, which is usually the default. Just make sure it's working and stuff. And I just ask that you at least show your face so I know who you are. That you're the one that you're saying you are. Because people will come in and say that there's somebody else and they're not. And then it comes up down here to let me know that you're requesting to come in. And I bring you right up. Boom, you're there. I believe number 2 is right below me, and number 3, if there's another person, will be at the very bottom. So it's kind of a sign on this kind of. It's so that way I keep the wheel. That way I have the wheel full screen like it is now. Though I can bring it full screen, I can bring any of the other people full screen also. But you can show your sets. You can do just like you would on your own live. On the panel, you can show us a couple of your sets that you might have available in hand. I just finished Dom's charger here behind me. I had that. I was showing that a minute ago, a few minutes ago. Let me go ahead and bring myself up full screen again, like it was. But I can do this like I just did with mine. I can do this with any one of you if you're on panel. I'm at work at the moment. So I don't have too much time, but yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the channel and how the presentation and thumbnails are. Okay. Yeah, I don't really do that too much because I'm not really much. I don't know much about thumbnails, but you can we can do that. I mean, if you want to come up on either next time, be next month. I believe it's May 2nd. I think it's very, very, very beginning of May. Just lay down. Yeah, Moonrose has come up a couple times, and she's a craft channel. Did you want Moonrose? Did you want your channel on the screen, or if you do, type the word wheel. That way I know, and I'll put you on the wheel just in case while I'm typing it, 10 people will come in all at once. I've had that happen before. I think you were actually here when that did happen. I'm actually over 2 hours. Wow, I've never been this late. Yeah, another person that does it, he came in earlier, he usually comes in and leaves real quick, is Tuber Chat. Tuber Chat does the same thing, although he's more detailed into it. So he comes in and does the same thing. He spins a wheel. That's where I kind of got the idea. I'll go ahead and type the word wheel so I have your link, Moonrose. I don't actually need it, but just for future reference. Or you can type the word drop. Since you did say go ahead and put you on the wheel. Wow, 227 model on the shelf at home. Wow. Yeah, I have these ones right here, which are non-city type things. And then I actually have a few other ones that are in there, but they're like in a box right now. But that's the only shelf I have in here. I just won this agriculture here, the London Cityscape. I won that one from Never Too Old for Lego. Seems like about a month ago. I think it was on like 2 weeks ago. I got that sent to me, so I put it there with the box. That's the box that's behind it. But and I'm building this right now. This is the detective's office, modular. I got all but the roof done. I got that right now. I'm collecting every single modeler ever made. So that's where I'm at right now. The only two I only have, technically I have 3 more to go, and I'll own every single modeler. Not all built, but I own all of them. But yeah, the only 2 I don't own, not counting Tudor Corner. I don't have Tudor Corner yet, but I don't have the Fire Brigade. I don't have Persian Restaurant yet. So one of those 2 I'll be getting next month. I've been getting at least 1 a month. Last couple months I've been getting 2 a month, but I've got everything except for Persian Restaurant and the Fire Brigade, and I don't have Tudor Corner. Tudor Corner is going to be the last one I get. That'll be like the grand finale. And they're all going to be positioned to my city in order of release. So, as you can tell, most of the models are very small. Yeah, like these are. These smaller ones right here. I have these down here. I love brickheads. Well, as I am working from the lowest price piece count and upwards hit small sets. Yeah. Yeah, never too old. Okay. Yeah, he just got monetized too. He got monetized last night on the Mac's channel, Mac Bricks channel. He was on there and he got monetized just as he came in. So he's got exactly 1,000 subscribers now. Brickheads are cool. I love brickheads, and they're simple too. They're like just smaller. Let me see if I can bring. You grab Stitch here. There's Stitch right here. I like them because they're so sturdy. They're very sturdy. Yeah, that's Stitch right there. They're really cute. They're like $10 too. They're really cheap. They're really, really cheap. I have to order them online because they don't have them here at the stores here. I don't have any Lego stores here. Closest thing I have here is Target. One of these is actually a custom one. I don't know if you can guess which one's custom. One of those 5 up there is a custom brickhead. They actually made it, but I customized it out of my own parts. So you can guess which one it is. Pretty obvious which one it would be. Yeah, brickheads have a lot of studs on the side bricks. Yeah, he finally got the 1K. I'm working on 500. I'm almost at 400 now. But I'll show you which one is actually custom. See which one I'm going to grab. I bet you think I'm going to grab the Nutcracker, huh? Nutcracker is not custom. It is Mickey Mouse. This one here is fully custom. Except it came off this little plaque here. I actually built the plaque myself. So, let's see if I can stick it back on there. But I completely customized that one off the actual instructions using my own parts. That's why the ear's a little bigger than the original one. But in that, other than the ears, he's made exactly like the instructions say. Except for, I think the plaque might be too. He's very dusty. He's the very first one I ever made. He's been up here for about almost 2 years now, sitting on the shelf back here. I think the tail might be different too. I think I did the tail different too. I didn't have the part that it needed. It was a specialty part. I just used that right there for his tail. But yeah, I built him according to the instructions one time. So I've had him up here ever since. And I did mock of the ears. They're actually the thick, round brick type thing. So that's him. And the rest of them are actually the way they came. So actually, I think the first one was the Nutcracker. Actually, that was the very first one I ever got. And then I did the Mickey Mouse, and I got the other 3 as a gift through somebody. Somebody donated back like a year ago. They did a donation. I bought those, all 3 of those at the same time. And so, yeah, they're like $10 a piece. They're really cheap. A monster truck. Well, I can't make a monster truck. I own all of them. I own every monster truck that there is. They're actually in the front room in the box somewhere. I have those ones, we call them the pullback ones. I have every one of those sets. So I can't build any more because they don't make any more right now. As far as I think they got 2 more coming out. Yeah, they got 2 NASCARs. I have the Mustang, but I can't find the second half of it. And I do have Dom's Charger. I just built that. Just finished that last week. If you want to see that, I can bring that back up. Let you see it real quick, Moonrose, or anybody. Yeah, with pullback motors. Yep, I have all 6 or 8 of them, whatever there is. I think they're coming out with 2 more, if they're not retired. They're either coming out with 2 more or they're retiring them. I can't remember which one it is. It's one of the 2. And they're retiring them all. When they do retire, they're retiring all of them. So I know 2 just came out like too long ago. Do I build sets live? I have in the past, but it's really hard for me to keep chat. I do have a second camera. It's like an upright camera pointing down this way. Trying to think of which ones I've done. I can't remember when the last one was that I did. I swear it's one of the ones that was. Oh, I did do the one I won. I did that one live. Just I think it was about 2 weeks ago. I did that one live. Oh, that one got an error. I wonder why that one got an error for. Oh, I know why I got an error. Yeah, because you typed hello and Nightbot. Probably. I don't know. Should be an error. I can check that out. But usually we say hello Nightbot. It says, hi, how are you doing? So and so. Something to that effect. And then it says, how are you? And then you respond again. It'll say something again. Like if you say, I'm doing fine, it'll say, oh, that's good. It actually responds to you. It's probably missing a dot or something, or a period or something in there in the coding. I can fix that. But yeah, that was the last one I built live. That was only like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. Well, you have to check on my lives. But I did build that one live. But I don't do that very much because my upright camera likes to zoom in and out like this, like fade in and out a lot. Doing this kind of thing, it's really annoying. I gotta get a new camera for doing that before I do it too much. Yeah, you can have a little conversation. If it's working correctly, you can. For some reason, it's not working correctly. Let's see if I can. Oh, yeah, I'm out on the screen right now, so I can go ahead and go on that window and check it out. See what the error might be. See the commands. See, what was it you said? Hello, Nightbot? Yeah, I think it might be because you said 2 things at once. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a hello, Nightbot. Although it should just respond to the hello is what it should do. Oh, I think hello might be the word hello. Might have the error. I think I see what. Can somebody type this word hello, nothing else, and see what it does? See if it comes up with the same error. Because if it does, then I know exactly what the problem is. What is my favorite set? My favorite set is Natural History Museum. That's my favorite one. I love that thing. As far as cars, my Mustang is my favorite, but I don't have the body parts. I don't know where they went. It's just Space Set. Let's see if it comes up in a. But it says Moonrose Craft. That one's working good. So it's not that one. Let's see. Now type the word Nightbot. See if that comes up. It's Nightbot with a question mark. I think it came up with an error because you said both. Might have been what it was. There we go. See, now it's coming up again. It's weird because when you typed it a minute ago, it came up this time. Now it comes up with an error the second time on bricks. I have no idea why. That's really weird. It's doing that. Let's see. Go through there. What's so funny? Yeah, if you type the word LOL, let's say what's so funny. Mooncraft typed hello. And it's supposed to come up with your name, shout you out. And then Britton Brick said hello. Same exact thing, but it came up with an error on that one. That is really weird. It might just be maybe your name or something. I don't know. But if you type the word Nightbot with a question mark at the end, like you're asking Nightbot, it probably just doesn't recognize you. Maybe that's what it might be. The little apostrophe. But if you type the word Nightbot with a question mark, that's where it starts the conversation. It goes by the very first word. Yeah, it's exactly like that, Brit Bricks. Now it should come up with asking you. It should say, "Did you need something?" There you go. And then if you answer it and say, let's see what it says you need to say. I'm going through the list here. I mean, I have a whole bunch of other ones too. Well, it looks like I won't respond to that. There's a funny one. I guess it doesn't have any more. I must take those off. There used to be a whole bunch of things that you should say. But you can also type the word, where is that? There's one that was really funny. Type the word wake up, one word. WAKEUP. Wake up. You're telling Nightbot to wake up. Just say wake up and you'll see what it says. It's funny. No. Yeah, I don't have it on no because people say no a lot, so every time they type the word no, like even where it says no audio, it come up. No line, no dash, just wake up, one word. I should probably change it to wake. That way it'll just come up on wake. You can still say wake up and it'll still come up as long as they're separate words. That should work. See if it works on you first. Nobody's ever typed wake up yet. I bet if you type wake up Nightbot, it'll probably come up with the error. Because Nightbot is actually a coded also. That might be what the problem was. Oh, you're on your phone? Okay. Yeah, if you type it like this, I can even do it. It works on me too. There you go. Just like that. Ah, you scared me. But yeah, I got that on there. I'm going to change that to just wake. That way you can say wake up still and it'll still work. I'm going to change that real quick to just wake. That way it responds to just wake. Yeah. Okay, that's updated. Now you can type wake up with two words. You can do wake up if you want. And it should come up with the same thing. But there does have to be a space between it. You can type be right back. It'll say that you temporarily left the building. And we say back, it says welcome back, your name. And then let's see, type drops your channel. You can type the word email, it gives my email address. I'm thinking about removing that one. I mean, the email address is pretty obvious what my email would be. You can say hello, like you saw. You type I'm back, it says welcome back. You can type I'm a fan, one word. It gives you a little response to that. You can type the word Lego. Has a response to that. And you know that LOL. You can type the word lurk, like you're lurking, LURK. Response to that. You type star, response to that. You can also type the word weather with your zip code. So it's weather space zip code. And it'll tell you what the weather is right now where you're at. And of course, you know the word wheel. So yeah. All right. I could test these out myself also. I type the word wake up. 2 separate words now. It should work. It should say, you scared me. Yep, there you go. Because it's actually responding to the word wake. Now, if I type wake up as one word, it won't respond at all. So, what other ones did I have? I just closed it. So, I can type Lego. If I type the word Lego, you must know what is awesome. Yeah, sleep. I should respond to that one. Haven't responded to that one. Me. I'm going to make one for that one just for the heck of it. Show you how it works. Let me go ahead and bring it back up real quick. Commands. I have to put a command in it. I have to copy something here, so. Okay, I'm going to create one. There has to be some years I've done this. I forget how to create them. There we are. Okay, it should work. When you type the word sleep, it should come up with something. Go ahead and type the word sleep again if you want. See if it works correctly. It'll respond to that with your name. I just did something real quick. It was not hilarious, but kind of clever, I guess you'd say. I tried to do one with Star Wars jokes, but that didn't work. Did that years ago, or about a year ago. It never worked. It's like dad jokes. Playing with Nightbot here. Let me type the word sleep. See if it should work for me. See what it says. Being a new one, it may not work. Looks like sleep doesn't work. I think it's there. You go. It's sleeping. Yeah, that one worked. I'm going to reset it. There we go. So yeah, Britt and Bricks helped me invent a new one. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of like one word things you can say. Yeah, if you type the word weather like this, I'll show you how to do it. Weather. And then the zip code, your zip code, 921. I type that in there. It should tell me what the weather is right here, right now. But it also tells you where you're at, too. There you go. That's what it does. Okay, we got Moonrose. I still have to get her channel. We'll find you here. Hopefully she's still here. There we are. Yeah, there we go. Brought it up. Warmer is in here. What is it here? 66 degrees. I heard. Oh, that's Moon Roses. Okay. Should type the word weather. Yeah, you could also do the city name too. Yeah, mine's 92% humidity, and it is 54 degrees. Yeah, there's Moonrose Crafts. She's a dedicated subscriber into my lives and watching videos quite a bit. A couple of videos there on my thing. Looks like she has no videos, but a couple shorts. She does like yarn and crafts like that. And live. Quite a few lives. I don't think I've ever been on her live panel though. I can't remember. I may have been a long time ago. I come up in panels sometimes, but usually if I did a live, I won't come up on anybody's panel because, I'm just tired of the camera that day, Play some Christmas. Scroll back up. Some playlists. Got a playlist. And let's bring up the description. See what the description is. Oh, she looks like she sells some hats now. And she's from Canada. 268 subscribers, working on 300, I'm sure. So, that's Moonrose. Moonrose Crafts. Like he had a special guest in March last month. So, I pop in when I can. Yeah. Weather in Darlington. 34 degrees. Holy moly. Wow. This time of year. 1 mile per hour winds. 85% humidity. Humidity's high too. Our humidity here is always close to 100%. I've seen 98 on here. I actually went on here one time. I can't remember if it was mine or somebody else's, but I typed in weather, and it said it is raining, 100% humidity. I was like, no, really? I thought rain was 99% humidity. But there's a few of the things you can type right there. I made it comes up with the list with a few of them. Things you can type in. It says the weather thing. But yeah, I've been on for a little over 2.5 hours, so I'm probably going to go off. I don't foresee anybody else coming in. So unless somebody wants to come up on panel for a minute to say bye or anything like that, you can. Just warn me before I go off. If you want to the panel, the link is up above there. I'll probably just finish off the cigarette and they'll take off. When I do end my lives, there is like a 39-second credit thing at the end. So it gives you about half a minute to go ahead and say bye to people and stuff like that. So it'll still be on then. And then after the live, it goes off. I generally wait about maybe 15 seconds after that to actually click the end stream. So there is a delay. Why my things have not been lighting? The camera moved a little bit, slightly. Yeah, there you go. I might hit the table or something. But yeah, I got a few little videos here I can play real quick. One I'm not too sure about. I got this one here. This is my regular Let's Party video. That's my little Let's Party one. I made a congratulations one for Never Too Old for Lego. It's based on that one. It's exactly the same thing, just with different text. All right, Moonrose, we'll see you later then. And then I have Lego Lurkers one. I'll just play this one for a few seconds. I'm not going to leave it on for the full length. It's like a minute long, so. That's the Lego Lurkers, for anybody that's lurking. Does anybody want to see the, have you, any of you seen my music video? I have a music video. I could play that right now. It's also at the beginning of this video, which I hit it by accident on this live. I usually do like a short, really short version of it, like an intro version of it. But this is actually the beginning of the live. I mean, you can always just go back and watch it there, but I'll go ahead and play it again. It's about 3.5 minutes long, so.
If you're sad and have nowhere to go, or have something to show, you can go to Little Lego, a YouTube channel where you know friends can be found all over the globe, from the US of A to as far as Rome. Little Lego is where to go if you want to find ways to have everyone know it's your toy of choice since you were a kid. The only Lego building you ever did. Meet new friends in your life. Come see for yourself. You'll see we're right. You can lurk or chat, whatever you like. Just remember to subscribe and like. Little Lego is where to go if you want to find ways to have everyone know it's your toy of choice since you were a kid. The only Lego building you ever did. Where to go if you want to find ways to have everyone know it's your toy of choice since you were a kid. The only Lego building you ever did. Little Lego is where to go if you want to find ways to have everyone know it's your toy of choice since you were a kid. The only Lego building you ever did. Meeting friends in your life. Come see for yourself, you'll see we're right. You can lurk or chat, whatever you like. Just remember to subscribe and like. You can lurk or chat, whatever you like. Just remember to subscribe and like. Whatever you like, just remember to subscribe and like. You can lurk or chat, whatever you like, just remember to subscribe and like. A YouTube channel where you know friends can be found all over the globe, from the US of A to as far as Rome. Channel where you know friends can be found all over the globe, from the US of A to as far as Rome. Little Lego is where to go if you want to find ways to have everyone know it's your toy of choice since you were a kid. The only Lego building you ever did.
Yeah, that's my music video. So I actually made an album of a bunch of Lego songs. It's pretty funny ones. I have that one included on it. It's like made into like a CD. But if you want to hear any of those, I can play one or two of them. How about we just play the hits? There's like a couple hits. Of course, that one, there's that song, the longer version of it. What you saw was the video version. It's a little bit shorter. Let's see, let me think. I actually have 2 albums that are made, newer ones. Actually, I think I may have a new song also. Yeah, I have some B-sides also. Oh, I do have one I would like to play. There's one about my mom. My mom passed away January 24th. I'll play that one first. But I wrote the song about my mom. You can see it behind me. I got a picture of my dad and my mom up there with the love sculpture Lego thing there. But I made the song, and I have one that's extended and then the actual one. I'm gonna play that one first. See what you all think. It's about a minute and a half long. It's like a letter to my mom. I could talk over it too. What do you all think?
Have you ever wondered about that place we all call home? All our lives we've asked the question of what it's like to travel on the journey. I can see you with your wings, like an angel, speaking with him about life and the meaning. Now I know you must be up in the heavens, and it thrills me to the bone to know mama's with the great unknown.
Yeah, that's about pretty much the whole thing right there. I don't know if you can see it up there, but there's actually a little. Oh, she fell. There was a little angel up there, minifig. Fell. I find it. Probably fell on the shelf there. But anyway, yeah, I got that one as like a. Play again. I got that one I just wrote. It's like it could be like a B-side because there's a whole bunch of these that are kind of like requested hits, I guess you'd say. Let's see. I can't remember what there was one that was really doing really well. Oh, here's one we call Relate To. I think this is the one that's actually a hit single. It's called They're Everywhere. Let me know if you can't hear these. Okay, everywhere.
I got too much, where do I put it? It's everywhere, even in the kitchen. I can't store it, nowhere to put it. Don't wanna sell it, maybe it's a given. Let go everywhere, let go in my garage, let go in my bathroom. Think of my image, let go everywhere, let go in my living room, even in my car. I have no sitting room, let go everywhere. Where should it go? I see a set on sale, just a little more. Maybe in the dining room. Can't pass it up. It's so much cheaper than it is retail. Now it's gone. Can't believe I missed it, but nowhere to go. I shouldn't risk it, I was just too slow.
I got a lot of clever ones.
I got too much. Where do I put it? It's everywhere, even in the kitchen. I can't store it, nowhere to put it. Don't wanna sell it. Maybe it's a given. Let go everywhere. Let go in my garage. Let go in my bathroom. Think of my image. Let go everywhere. Let go in my living room. Even in my car, I have no sitting room. Let go everywhere. Let go everywhere. Let go everywhere. Let go in my garage. Let go in my bathroom. Think of my image. Let go everywhere. Let go in my living room. Even in my car, I have no sitting room. Let go everywhere, everywhere. Let go in my garage.
We also play in there, so like close the wheels.
Think of my image. Let go everywhere. Let go in my living room. Even in my car, I have no sitting room. Let go everywhere.
Yeah, that's late. That's they're everywhere. I'm gonna play one more, and then I'm probably gonna take it off. Stop. I always keep wanting to play again. Let's see. This one here is kind of a catchy one. It's called Pab Wall. This is the last one, and I'll probably walk up to it.
I walked into the Lego store today. The first part I went to was a wall full of pieces, from plates to little peaches. I've never seen a wall so big. Every Lego piece I can think, gotta grab them all, every kind I can find. Gotta fill the little cup, oh it's now a box. So what's up? Where do I put the blocks? Will they fit? Can I get them in? Maybe if I sit them sideways in. It's the Lego Pab Wall. P-A-B stands for pick a brick. I just can't figure out this packing trick. The Lego Pab Wall. Looks like I got them in. Now I've gotta get more. Can't ever have enough of even doors. Need some snot bricks for building sides. You know the ones with studs aligned. This'll cost a fortune with 25 boxes. How will I afford so many little foxes? I even got the ones with the little thing for a gun, so you can slide it in. It's the Lego Pab Wall. P-A-B stands for pick a brick. I just can't figure out this packing trick. The Lego Pab Wall. It's the Lego Pab Wall. A-B stands for pick a brick. I just can't figure out this packing trick. The Lego Pab Wall. It's the Lego Pab Wall. P-A-B stands for pick a brick. I just can't figure out this packing trick. The Lego Pab Wall. It's the Lego Pab Wall. P-A-B stands for pick a brick. I just can't figure out this packing trick. The Lego Pab Wall. A-B stands for pick a brick. I just can't figure out this packing trick. The Lego Pab Wall.
I'm going to go off here. So, thanks for coming in, everybody. And I will see you next time. I don't know if I have a live between now and next month, but you have your live Saturday? This week. This next weekend. What time? 6:30? This is Diamond Girl 1983, right? So it'll be 6:30 Standard Time. So I'll probably be there. I can just sit in the chair over here and stuff. But she does pretty much everything, including Lego crafts, all kinds of junk like that. Joke. All right, so yeah, we'll see you all later on. Still storage, so pretty close. So I wasn't expected to be on for 3 hours. Oh, actually, the mic might not be working. Let's test. Yeah. Okay. Let me go ahead and switch the mic real quick. You guys does that. Where is it? Where is this thing? Okay, can you hear me better now? I just switched mics. So it sounds a little bit worse, but it sounds a little bit louder since I'm going off anyway. Yeah, I forgot when I play anything like audio, my mic stops working up there, my main mic. All right, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take off, and I will see everybody next time. So thanks for watching. Bye.
Please subscribe and hit that bell to be notified of videos I post. Thanks for watching.
And then this room is the one that Gravy cleaned next.